I'm starting to hate this thing because, every time I think I'm recording, it's not recording. Most of the time it is, but most of the time it's not. So I'm going to have to watch it to see if it, actually says it's not recording. So, this is part two. What if Deku was in hell or went to hell? So I just went over a lot of information that you guys didn't get to hear. So let's go over the powers first, which I forgot already. I know he has demonic fire, flight, super strength, speed. He can change things to what his image is. He gets this now at age 14. He can he has creation, teleportation, uh, devil's luck. Ability. This is an ability he can turn off, which all demonic all signs dealing with demonic things do appear around him. If you have a door that says 696, it would change to be 666. Clocks, anything like that. What else? Oh yeah, he gets some other abilities. Water, but that's not demonic. Just he gets water, and yeah, he gets water. So Deku is, basically broken. And and what's happening now? What are we looking for? What start do I need before we go forward? What do I need to say for this thing today? Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay, so they do the entrance exam. Bakugo looks for Deku, looking for somebody named Lucius Morningstar, but he knows his real name is Zuki Midoriya, but he changed his name to be Lucius Morningstar. But he don't find anyone there. Deku is actually watching, all the students, because he can. No one can stop him really. Deku don't really care. He gives Deku permission for a lot of things because Deku is special. Half demon anyway. All Might can't even step. All Might can't stop him. They can't kill him. They can't lock him up because he can just teleport out. Aizawa's quirk don't even work on him. Holy objects just sting him. He's grown a very strong resistance to them, being half human and all. A lot of things that people can't do anything. And that military group that's after him, just keeps aggravating him. Which, there have been multiple videos of them confronting Deku, trying to take him down, but, every single last time, it always fails. Now, it's the first day of UA. Deku's already in Class 1A. He's the first person there besides Aizawa who's already asleep. Deku don't really care about giving Aizawa his sleep. Don't even care about him at all. But he still got his human side of him, which, compassion. He does still love, like I said. He loves to feel pain, he feels a lot of things, a lot of human emotions. But, he is dating female Tokiyami. Now, Deku's seat don't look like everyone else's seat. His seat is actually, different. Actually, his seat is the same, but, the metal on it, all of that is red. That's just Deku, subconsciously, making the metal red. And, it's all heated up, but, it's not going to break or nothing like that. It's not going to melt. It's just, beaming red from, his demonic fires. Deku isn't even paying attention to that. He's basically just playing, toying with, his fire. He made little people out of them, and they basically, fighting. And he's finding enjoyment in it. How he's making them fight? Well, like this. Deku has a chessboard, which he created. And on the chessboard is two different sides. As you know, which Deku has, it's basically Deku created a being in his mind that he created. This being is an opposite side of him, his human side. And this is the kind nature Deku, really nice. Deku's always truthful. He always want to tell the truth. This side always tell the truth, and demon side always tell the truth too. You can say that this other side of Deku is basically like an angel side, but it's human. And this side has more powers dealing with light. So like demon Deku having darkness like flames, flames, and the other one having water. So, across from Deku is another looking Deku, but just water. And they playing chess. And every time they move, a piece, you can see what the piece represents. Like they move, I forgot what this piece is called because I don't play chess. My cousin really good at it. Not the same cousin I'm talking about, a different cousin on my father's side. He is really good at chess. He beat me so many times when we was at school. So, a pawn, yeah. You gonna see a pawn, or basically they just Minutemen. Like Minutemen. Yeah, they like Minutemen. Yeah. Just like regular soldiers, you can see that with swords. And like if any of you guys watch Pixelated Apollo, his videos, they have, swordsmen, things like that. Knights, think of movies, knights that fight. Basically like that. You see that picture every time you move a piece. They're taking this game slowly, every single last time. They're not playing the game that the Ant King played with that blind girl from Hunter x Hunter. They playing this. As people start to slowly come in, and they see, Deku, and they see this water figure, playing with Deku. Now Deku has drowned out all sound in all of his surroundings, so he don't see them or hear them. If they touch him, he won't feel them. Deku had this smile on his face this whole time. And they do see the red eyes and the black hair, which throw a couple of them off, because the red eyes just basically glowing. More people come in one after another. Seeing this game, Deku playing chess. They see the soldiers and things move every time. And when Deku, gets another piece out, getting people, the chess pieces out, you actually see the fight that happens. And you see the winners, you see the losers. This, chess game goes on for a long time. Bakugo comes in, he sees Deku, he sees the person that matches the description, Inko said. Black hair, red eyes. But he also sees Deku battling another person looking like him, but just made of water. And like I said, Deku can't, hear the rest of the people there because he's not focusing on them. He drowning them out. Then after a while, Araka comes in. Since she saves herself, she don't have to, thank anyone. She comes, sit down. Everyone's sitting. Most people watching Deku. Aizawa gets up after a while, saying everyone shut up and sit down. So the people who were standing sit down. The people who was talking be quiet. But Deku was still playing this game of chess. And Aizawa knows that Deku isn't gonna basically see him or notice him because he did the same thing with him and Nezu was playing chess. When Deku and Nezu played chess, Deku won. And that was the first time Nezu actually got beat. So, Deku's still playing his chess game. People wonder if he's going to actually listen to the teacher or not. As I was just ignore him. Once he gets, too focused in his game, he isn't going to listen to anyone else. So, my name is Shotu Aizawa. I'm your home teacher. Enough explanations. Put this on and go outside. Now, during this time, Deku, did, finally, end the match with him losing. Demon Deku lost to basically Good Deku. As Good Deku says, checkmate. And people just heard the water talk, which they shocked by. As Demon Deku smiles and says, "So, you won again, Izuku." "I did, Lucius." As Deku smiles again, he's smiling. And he says, "Well then, we'll fight next time. See you later." As the water dissipates. As Deku grabs the board and he basically puts it away. As Deku just now noticing, as he says, "Oh, so everyone is here. Oh, Aizawa, you're up. Finally, I've been waiting a long time. Can we get class started now?" As Aizawa does get a little agitated, he says, "Just put on these clothes and go outside. We're going to be doing a Quirk apprehension test." That dude asks about, Rock asks about orientation. Aizawa says, "No, this is my class. I can run it however I want. Do like I said." As Deku not really caring, he does grab the outfit. He goes into the changing room and he changes. Now, Bakugo wants to talk to Deku. And Tokiyami didn't talk to Deku because, she already know how focused Deku get. Because they dating. So, in the changing room, Mineta does try to peek, which does anger Deku a little bit. As he grabs Mineta by his head, brings him up to his eyes, and then speaks to him in a demonic voice, which I can't do right now because of my throat. This is so weird. I wish I could do it. Let me try. "Listen, kid. If you try anything like this again, I'll bite your head off." Which does scare Mineta. Scares him to the point where he pees himself. As Deku sees the hole, he uses his fire to basically burn the hole closed. As Jiro was listening to this, so she got scared too. And the boys in, the changing room. So did Todoroki. Deku put down Mineta and he left the room. And he was outside. Now, before that happened, Mineta did not change into his other clothes, so he was still in his school uniform. So now he got to wear his PE uniform for the rest of the day. So Mineta now does have that smell of pee on him. which people choose to stay away from him. I'm hungry. I'm gonna cook me a burger. So, sorry about that. So, as I always does, throw the ball to Bakugo says, seeing he got first place on the entrance exam, throw the ball with all his strength, including his quirk. As Bakugo throws it, saying die, which Deku liked. He likes his enthusiasm and he likes his choice of words. With Bakugo getting the same as a cannon, everyone else throws, and because Deku did get in, Class 1A, off basically just being there, he is at the bottom of the class right now. So, he is at the last one in the class. So, as I always says, throw the ball, Lucius. Morningstar. He says, throw the ball, Morningstar. Call it by his last name. As Deku throws the ball, he gets pretty far. He could have got infinity if he actually wanted to, but he asked Aizawa how far he actually want him to go. Aizawa says, how far can you go? Deku says, I can go for infinity, but how far do you want me to go? Aizawa says, all right, I'll give you a challenge. If you can go for infinity, do it. As Deku says, sure, why not? As he cocks his arm back and he throws it, and the ball shoots off in an explosion of speed, breaking the sound barrier. And then eventually it picks up much more speed and breaks the light barrier, meaning the ball goes literally invisible. No one can see it. Light years away. As Aizawa says, infinity, and beyond. That just had to make that reference. He says infinity. Infinity. Why it sounds so different when I say infinity? Different. If I say infinity, infinity, infinity. I can't say it no more. I give up. It goes on forever, whatever. So, Deku gets first place. Everyone is shocked. The running test, Deku just teleport. Don't got time for that. The jumping test, Deku flies. Grip strength, Deku breaks it. Every single test Deku does, he gets first place because that's just because. I made him broken. All my characters are pretty much broken. They can do a lot of things, but when I make that ink Deku, he's gonna be broken too. Yeah, he's gonna be very broken. Oh yeah, when I make Ink Deku / Art Deku, people are gonna think he's a thug. He's gonna have a lot of tattoos on his body, pretty much covering his body full of ink. But there's no negative effect to it. There's no downside to his quirk either. Even if it's in water, the ink won't wash off. Pretty much like tattoos. And Deku gonna have pretty much physique. He's also gonna be very fast, very strong. Strong as a normal human would be at his age. Peak performance at his age. Like most of my Dekus. They're gonna learn martial arts. He's gonna have piercing in his ears. Only, one in each ear. There's there's no piercings on any other part of his body, just his ears. Got his ears pierced with just, one hole in each ear. His hair isn't as messy as in canon. It's actually, cut. And it looked pretty good. And, he's going to keep an art book around him. And everyone really does like his art. They love his art. His art pretty much comes to life. So the Quirk assessment test ends with Deku being on top. Todoroki thought he would be better than Deku, but he got proved wrong. Tokiyami already expected this. And Tokiyami is actually stronger than in canon because Deku gave her advice. And what advice he gave her, that, her shadow is a living thing. He can feel it. So she shouldn't try to control it. Just let it go wild. So she did. She stopped controlling, Dark Shadow. Dark Shadow started liking that. So he got around to working with Tokiyami. What is that sound? Who's opening the box? Why is my hair so soft? Oh, that's my sister. Okay, so y'all hear me say my sister. I have 3 sisters, so you wanna know which one I'm talking about. Now, when I say older sister, younger sister, second oldest. So, after the day over with, Tokiyami does approach Deku and, start talking to him, and then, they leave school. But, the other students didn't know that Tokiyami knew Deku, in which, Bakugo did come up to Deku and talk to him after, the exam was over with. And he said, "You're Izuku Midoriya, right?" And Deku says, "No, I'm Lucius Morningstar." He creates water version of himself and says, "This is Izuku Midoriya." You can pretty much say he is me and I am him. But we are completely 2 different sides to the same coin. We are like fire and water. So, what questions do you have? Katsuki Bakugo. As Bakugo don't like what Deku just said, it felt weird for some reason. As Bakugo does, start talking, about, Inko. Deku says, "Oh, yes. Inko Midoriya. My mother. Well, not anymore. As I have, no relations to her. After all, she is the one who gave me up. My new name is Lucius Morningstar. And my new father is named Lucifer." Which Bakugo don't know who Lucifer is because he lives in Japan. They have different gods, I believe, and different, devils. I don't really know much about Japan folklore or, religion. Have to learn more about it. I do know about, certain places. No, I know more about different, like religions that were taught at school that I hear about or that I read about. Like, Egyptian, mythology. I learned from that from a book I read that I got from, my 6th grade teacher. Greece, Greek mythology. I learned that from movies, hearing about it. I wanted the Percy Jackson books, but I couldn't get them. I wanted them for Christmas, because I really do like reading, but the reason I don't read a lot because, YouTube. There's so much things to do, and it's so bad. It's horrible when you have a creative mind because you have too much thoughts and you can't make everything. So That's why people need shadow clones. We just need shadow clones so we can make every thought that we have into a reality. If people like, creative people actually took over the world would be so much different. If the things that we actually thought about came to life, the creations that we think about, the powers, the things that we think about could they can change the whole universe. And I already know aliens exist. Yes, aliens do exist. I don't care what you say. If we can't be the only planet out here with life, there has to be aliens. There's more stars, there's more universes. But we can only observe our own universe right now because no technology. There's more galaxies. I don't care what anybody say. You can observe the whole universe, but you can't observe the ocean. I don't care. So, I'm gonna also say this to you, all you guys. If you guys want to become a whatever, do it. Just do it. It's nothing to it. You're gonna start small, but you're gonna grow like I did. I started small. I only had like 2 to 3, subscribers, and I slowly grew to be over 1,000 in just a couple of months. Do it. There's nothing really hard to it. You just gotta have courage, the right mindset, and to strive to be better than what you was yesterday. Everybody can be a great whatever, but there's no such thing as the best. But you can be one of those whatevers that tell a story and you actually visualize it. Now, I don't think I'm one of them whatevers that, if I tell a story, you can actually visualize it. No. If you listen to a whatever story and you actually visualize the story, that's how you know they one of the greatest whatevers. But there's no such thing as the greatest. One of the greats. People that you could put in the Hall of Fame. But there's no such thing as a king. King of what ifs don't really, exist. We are just the ones that basically making what if to serve the population and help them get, better days and telling them our story through our own thoughts. That's what ifs are. So embrace that passion and do it. Nothing to it, you guys got it. I fully support you guys. If you want to do it, just do it. And this one gonna lead this whatever off. Actually, sorry about it's short, but but I have to leave this off right here. I'm very very hungry. I need to cook me something to eat, and my throat is killing me for no reason. Every time I record, this always happens. So thank you for watching. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. And do like I said, become whatever if you feel like you can do it. You have to have the confidence. I became whatever because I had the confidence and the support of other whatevers. Seeing how they do it, and just grew from there. It's not really that hard. So see y'all later. Peace out.